Alright bros, stop the presses. We have a new commander. I'm going to rap about it. This is the first set I feel really jazzed about in a long time. I was cold and dead inside. It's like forcing yourself to eat something you're not really fond of. I mean, it's still food, it's sustenance, but I'd rather snog down like 4 sugar cookies. And that's what this set is, man. Sugar cookies with dragons. And if you enjoy Better Commander, subscribe to the channel, buddy. And if you don't enjoy it, I assume someone is forcing you to watch it. And that's not okay. Consent is king here. And if you need help, if somebody has you in the Clockwork Orange forced viewing machine, well, good luck, dude. I can't help you, brother. As always, thanks to the patrons. Those fine citizens would rescue you if they knew where you were. Committed a bit of the old ultra-violence on your captors. Yeah, they're good folks. Wholesome people, man. And many thanks to those guys. Take a look at this beautiful card, Eshki Dragonclaw. 1 green, blue, and a red. Legendary creature, human warrior. It's a 4/4 with vigilance, trample, and ward 1. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've cast both a creature spell and a non-creature spell this turn, draw a card, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Eshki. The Twice Whisperer heals. The Dragonclaw protects. Together, we will rebuild the Temur. So apparently something happened with the Temur and they're not rebuilt. That's sad, dude. Alright, we're going to dissect this card. We got a couple things going on here. You've got human and warrior, right? So there are some unique synergies that go along with that. Carvanista, Loyal Lupari, 4 and a green for a legendary creature, alien dog soldier. He's a damn dog-faced pony soldier, man. He's got vigilance, trample, haste. Whenever this guy attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each human you control. It's a 5/5. You also have Lupari Shield, which is a little adventure portion. Humans you control gain indestructible until your next turn. It's a sorcery. This has a couple things going on, An honorable commenter on my last video, a guy named KGO, started in on adventures with this commander. Now the Lupari dog-faced pony soldier here cares about humans, but is also both a creature and non-creature spell. Adventures do have this advantage, and Eshki would be a great adventure commander. The only other potential card that dealt with this was Balloon Grand Squall. This wouldn't go bad in an Eshki deck either if you went really heavy on the adventures. I'm not sure if there are enough adventure cards, if it's a well-supported mechanic. There are about, 50, 60 or so. They're a little disparate in what they do. But Eshki kind of shores that up with just Temur good stuff. Now, if you wanted to go that route, you can include cards that pay off cast from exile payoffs like the Keeper of Secrets. 5 and a red, creature demon 6/4, has first strike and haste, has the Symphony of Pain, brother. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, this creature deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to target opponent. There's some really good ones in these colors, but be warned in advance, these are pricey cards. The old Keeper here is about $9. Great card though. Now Feshni, which reminds me of Meatloaf, Find in Paradise by the Dashboard Light. It's a pretty awesome card. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. If it's a permanent spell, the copy gains haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this permanent. This is about $5. And Doctor Who had a couple of these effects. It was a theme in one of those precons. We have bangers like Araxa, Empress of Mars, has the Paradox. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, create a 2/2 red alien warrior creature token. It's pretty beefy 5/4, I believe, as well. I don't know anything about Doctor Who, dude, but I would smash. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying here, alright? You also got the Flaming Tyrannosaurus, 5 red. Creature dinosaur, it's 5/5, has menace, also has this paradox. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, this creature deals 3 damage to any target. Then put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, and when it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. This is a bona fide banger, man. Feeds that counter synergy as well, and is a great adventure payoff. Flaming and Tyrannosaurus, dude, I'm only one of those things, and I ain't no Tyrannosaurus, you know what I'm saying? Now then you have some value creatures that are casting from exile, could loop back around to reinforce that theme and supplement the adventures. Itali, either one. Both those cards are so good, man. Adds a tremendous value, probably a bunch of extra spells. These are just good cards regardless and great in just good stuff decks. Cascade is also a decent way to get into creature and non-creature spells before combat. Take the Maelstrom Wanderer here, for example. 5 green, blue, red. Legendary creature elemental, it's a 7/5. Creatures you control have haste. That's pretty awesome. Cascade. Cascade is casting spells from exile. It is cast, so we'll trigger Eshki as long as you knock into a non-creature one. It's also kind of weird that this ability is tied to combat. so you may want some extra combat spells like full throttle out there. Or red for a sorcery, we're going full throttle. After this phase, there's 2 additional combat phases. At the beginning of each combat this turn, untap all creatures that attack this turn. Gotta go full throttle over here, man. More combats, more draw, more counters, more Temur smash. And of course, you also have counter synergies. You're putting 2 +1/+1 counters on a commander. That's a decent 4/4. Has 3 very salient abilities: Vigilance, Trample, and Ward 1. So counters is a perfectly viable way to go. You have cards like Hardened Scales, the Ozolith, dude. You got Baby Juggles, aka Kami of Whispered Hopes. You have Branching Evolution. There are plenty of ways to get counters onto stuff as well. My favorite is Rishkar. This guy comes down and makes mana dorks and makes himself a mana dork. Love that card, man. Love Rishkar. And the old Defiler of Vigor is still under $3. 3 green, creature Phyrexian Worm. It's a 6/6, has Trample. As an additional cost to cast green permanent spells, you may pay 2 life. Those spells cost green less to cast if you paid life this way. This effect reduces only the amount of green mana you pay. Whenever you cast a green permanent spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. It's bonkers. And of course, you may want to think about some scalable creatures if you're going with the counters theme, and those are the Hydras, brother. Check out the Hydroid Crassus. This thing is amazing, man, and it's pretty cheap right now. I think it's only like 35 cents. You want to be drawing cards, dude. Maybe you only put 1 counter on this thing, cast an instant or sorcery, then you're ready to go, brother. You're going to get that triggered ability, draw a card, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Eshki. It's fantastic. The adventure theme is pretty tempting. We don't really have great commanders for that. I honestly would pick and choose, try to get the best of the best. It's kind of wide open though, man. The counters on the commander lends itself nicely to a weird Voltron strategy where you're not necessarily using equipment, but growing your commander with counters and counter increasing staples. And blue has some great removal and cantrips. Slip out the back is great, can protect your commander, gets it a little bigger. Green has some sweet, cheap combat tricks that are actually pretty good. Take a look at this stupid card, Guy's Gift. 1 in a green, instant. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Gains reach, trample, hexproof, and indestructible until end of turn. Your buddy thinks he's gonna block your dude or kill it, with a couple creatures. Well, now he can't, dude. It's indestructible, brother. You know that song by Disturbed, Indestructible? I like when he says, every single woman, Navajo. It's a very deep line, dude. It's very profound, powerful lyrics. That's better commander, brother. Now, if you just want a good stuff deck, man, my friends, Temur is the way to go. Just grab up whatever sweet creatures you want, back them up with sweet removal, cheap removal, you're golden, man. Go straight Temur combat with some sweet enchantments, Garruk's Uprising, Rhythm of the Wild, extra combat spells. I really like this deck, I really like this commander. It's a fun, powerful build around, but without the ridiculous brain dead power of some more popular Temur commanders like Animar. You have to build around it a little bit, at least. I quite dig it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and of course, just drop me your favorite Disturbed lyrics as always. Nikki G, Better Commander, signing off.